you be getting ready for school, little madam?
Shut up, you're not me mum.
You'd soon know if I was. Oh, you little treasure! Oh, look, I made these specially because I knew you wouldn't have tasted them. They're called croissants.
Oh, we've had them plenty of times.
I'd rather eat piggy poo.
Don't you be cheeky now. You skedaddle inside and get ready for school, love.
Oh, she has me in hoops. In fact, we're having such fun with you lot. We've decided to stay on for a bit.
Smashing.
I knew you'd be chuffed. I'll get these inside.
They'll only got away. Zach's taken Sam, Alice and Samson to Skipdale Agricultural Show. Well, it's an outing for her.
Don't you worry. All the more for you, eh? Oh, nobody can resist my flaky croissants.
I'm going.
I knew something was up.
I'll collect the rest of my stuff later.
Whatever you say, Debbie, love. I've given up trying to fathom your moods ages ago.
Your cooking's horrid.
Oh, you little...
Sloping enough quietly? Shame. I was looking forward to at least one more round. Then I was going to chuck you out myself.
Shit.
Just for the record, I slept like a baby. See, you haven't got the guts or the brains to follow your threats through properly.
Think what you like, but I have. In fact, thanks, Kane. It was something you said made me work it all out. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
I'm in fantastic physical shape. I eat sensibly and I remain supple.
Calm down. We don't know what the specialist's gonna say.
He's right. Relax and let nature run its course. I'm sorry. Well, when my Aunt Cynthia gave birth, everyone thought she'd been menopausal for years.
I'm not menopausal.
Well, obviously.
Word of advice. If there's one thing people can't stand round here, it's a nosy Parker.
The nerves are in tatters. Right, we're off, Jamie. Hey, tell Dawn I'll catch you later, yeah? Good luck.
Where are they going?
Fertility clinic in Houghton.
It's enough to make you shudder. Dip Viv into Bob's gene pool and you'll wind up with something out of The Omen.
You really have got the milk of human kindness on tap, haven't you, Mother?
Not only does Jamie get his text, but Bob knows that Dawn's coming back today and all. Of course, we only get it second hand.
Don't worry. We'll meet her at the station and everything will be fine.
What? Standing on the platform grinning like a couple of throwbacks from Mr. and Mrs.
You're quiet, main Pearl. Oh, sorry.
Are you thinking about when our dividend dreams come true? Don't get too carried away.
Things are going good, though.
Of course. I've even put some of my own money back into the scheme. Mucho bueno. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, I was just thanking Jasmine for your help, Debbie.
Just know, girls and their bouts of youthful distress.
Oh, don't worry. I'm still prone to the occasional bout myself.
Hey, Sandy. What's wrong with her?
An encounter with Debbie. I know we were hoping that Jasmine was experiencing a temporary lesbianity, but I just can't bear to see her so unhappy.
Well, I'll sort her out. Come on.
Oh, please, Chaz, it'll just be for a couple of nights.
Can't you bunk up with Jasmine for a bit? What's wrong?
I never want to see her again. Do you reckon she was confused?
Maybe she both were.
Oh, don't. I don't know if I've Lisa going on about phases. She'll read up in a pamphlet. Like, if I don't get out of that house, I'm going to go mental.
Oh, come on, then. I'll go and tell Cole to break the news to his dad.
You've barely spoken to me since I told you.
Well, it's hardly sunk in. How did it happen?
Kane, he made me feel different. The way he looked at me, the things he said. With him, I wasn't some wet behind the ears kid. I was grown up.
You can't tell me that Kane Dingle swept you off your feet. I mean, he's hardly the Don Juan of the Dells, is he? You sure he didn't force you into something that you didn't want?
I wanted everything. It felt so real. Turns out it was anything but. He was using me to destroy Debbie, and I let him.
So she knows?
Well, that's the worst bit. She's never going to forgive me. Laurel, don't tell anyone, especially not Uncle Ashley.
I'm not going to lie again. Especially Especially if Debbie knows. She's going to be yelling it from the rooftops, and who can blame her?
Laurel, please, you've got to stick by me.
Jasmine,
Have I left my diary lying around?
Oh. Oh, she's just getting things off her chest. You know, better out than in.
Are you sure there isn't any more to this, Jasmine?
Yeah, don't fret. Come on, she'll be fine.
If ever I find out which lad left her in this state, I will rattle his cage.
You're going to have to sort out your loose ends. Speak to Debbie and stop her telling anyone.
She won't want to know.
Well, you're going to have to find a way and make her. You can carry on feeling grown up by taking responsibility for your actions. Otherwise, I will tell Ashley the truth.
If anything happens to Petal, our Belle's going to be gutted.
That little madam's got a heart of granite.
I've been on the phone to this fellow in Filey. Runs a swanky nosh joint. He's going to pay well over the odds for the truffles. Now, some of that dosh is yours, and it's waiting there in the woods.
Ah, look, if we get caught, Zach's going to be spitting 6-inch nails, mainly my direction.
I'm sure I can think of some way of warming up those cold feet. You big bundle of whiskey and wonderment. Now, stop being worried and get me that pig.
We thought we'd give you a welcome home surprise.
Oh, I appreciate it.
So, you both enjoyed yourself, did you?
Yeah, Newquay's fantastic. Almost forget you're in the same country.
It's okay for a visit, but I wouldn't want to live there. I don't trust the Cornish.
Well, we loved it.
And did you find time to think about things?
Oh, leave her to unpack, eh?
No, it's all right, Terry. I did make 1 or 2 decisions as it happens.
And?
I'm never going to be turning cartwheels over you two. But I am prepared to accept it for all our sakes. Especially TJ's.
I think it's safe to say that the last thing you would find on one of my eggs is a little red lion. Specialists wouldn't even test them. You could tell he thought that they were well past their sell-by date. He reckons IVF is too risky.
But there's stories of grannies who've given birth every week in these trashy magazines.
He suggested we should think about using a donor.
I think my toasty will have popped by now, so I'll leave you two alone.
I know it wasn't what we planned, but it might be the only way.
I would rather go through another vasectomy reversal than have some stranger taking your place. This baby has to be about us.
It still will be.
Think about it, Viv. How can it be? The time we've spent talking this through. I know what this baby means to you, and I just couldn't do it to you.
Oh, do you want us to give up?
I felt crushed in that surgery. But I want to be the father of our child more than anything, but only with you as the mother. We're just going to have to find another way.
I'm far from the only one who hates you. Lisa struggles to even talk to you. Zach feels the same. You're never much of a dingle. The runt. An embarrassing mistake.
However much losing Sarah hurt, Lisa and Grandad found a way to put themselves in my shoes. But will they do that with you?
So you decided to run back to Grandad after all?
It'll still be my revenge. But with him on my side, it'll be an even bigger one. He'll slaughter you. And then there's Ashley.
Oh, yeah. Like I'm scared of him.
You really are stupid. If you hurt the vicar, you hurt the village. He'll stir up enough hatred for you round here, your ugly little life won't be worth living. You might even go to the police.
Jasmine's old enough, and she was gagging for it.
And she's a lying little slapper who will play hard done by to save her own skin. And who do you think the police are going to believe? The vicar's barely legal niece or the walking photo fit?
Well, do what you like. Well, well, well. Need to see you urgent, Jasmine. Do you reckon the love of your life wants me back for more, eh? Better not keep her waiting, had her? Oh, and, close the door on your way out. Can't keep away, can you?
I'm trying to sort out some of the damage you've done. How does Sadie King know about us? Did you tell her?
I said no. She must have heard us.
How?
Does it matter?
If this gets out...
Look, Sadie King ain't bothered about you.
You sure?
Stay away from her, Kane.
What are you going to do? Dust me to death?
If I hear of even a whisper of you bragging about your conquest, I'll stop at nothing to make you suffer.
Leave him, Laurel.
It's not me you need to be worrying about. You need to have words with the other would-be leser. You know what Debbie's like when she's got a cob on? Things will get messy.
Have you not spoken to her yet? I'm warning you, deal with this!
Oh, no! We should have muzzled her. No one's gonna pay for soggy scraps.
It's not my fault that Petal scoffs everything she finds.
You meant to snatch the blimmin' truffles away from her.
She's got hell of a bite.
Not half as bad as mine.
Shh. Someone's here.
Give over.
I've got poacher's instincts. Make the most of them, they're my only virtue.
Oi! Hey!
Scatter!
Move it!
I'm trying to work out these stocks and shares. What is it we're investing in again?
This and that. Don't worry about the details. I'll let the website do that for me.
What was that called?
Global Conglomerate something or other.
I thought it had the word Asian in the title.
Well, the last one did. I've got it written down at home. Might like a Sydney.
Bob's right. We have to find another way. There must be a doctor out there who can help.
Oh, I'm going to leave you to it. Any more sabre surfing for me and I'll be totally blocked off.
Oh, this site looks promising, and it's in Leeds.
Overripe fruit should always know when it's time to topple off the tree.
Yeah, I hope you're not talking dirty.
I'm talking dignity. A woman her age should be bracing herself for her dotage, not motherhood.
Val, read this case study. I think I've found the answer to our prayers.
Viv's searching for more doctors who specialise in geriatric parenting. She's convinced she'll find the right one for us.
Well, don't worry. She'll have rest until she has.
That worries me most of all, son.
I take it things didn't go well?
Not saying a word, Mum.
Any specialist worth a certificate will give IVF to Medea rather than Viv.
Leave it, Jane.
You're talking of perfect mothers. How was your reunion with Dawn?
I was right. She's forgiven us.
She said that we were none of her business, not exactly a blessing.
She always makes a big show of not completely forgiving people. That's Dawn. She has a touch of the control freak about her.
Yeah, I wonder where she gets that from. Seen a bit.
I still think we need to tread carefully.
She'll hardly give us a second thought from now on. Come on, Terry. This is what we wanted, isn't it? Don't look for problems that aren't there.
Maybe you're right.
Trust me, I know I am.
Just need to give her as much space as she needs.
Absolutely.
Anyway, we've got enough to think about. Planning our future, what have you.
We've just moved in together. What else is there to plan?
A little place of our own might be nice.
She seems remarkably chipper, all things considered.
Well, people handle things differently, don't they? Stop staring.
When I think back to some of the mistakes I made when I was young, I could weep. Jasmine will be kicking herself.
She better pray I don't start kicking her and all.
Just take a step back and think before completely giving up on her.
Look, if you knew the whole story, you'd be gunning for her as much as I am. Just give me 5 minutes, then you can tell her whatever you like. Don't start blubbering yet. Telling him now would be too easy for you. I'm gonna string this out till you're in knots.
What if they start fighting?
Well, they won't. Just be grateful they're finding a way to clear the air.
The stupidest thing I ever did was trusting a stuck-up, no-mates loser like you. Your head might be full of fancy ideas, Jasmine, but under those posh words, you're not but a dirty minging cow. You're a fake. If you can forget how much you hate me, you might see that Kane's torn me apart too. I thought I'd made myself clear. You've got no right comparing your feelings to mine. I'm not. I'm just saying I want to get back at that evil grunt just as much. Because he broke your little heart. Because of what he's done to you. To us. It's a bit late to think about us. I hate him more than anyone on the face of the earth. If we get him back together, he won't know what the hell's hit him. Come on, Debbie, think about it. If it gets you out my face for good, I'll give you 5 minutes. Don't expect a second more.
With the show house deadline looming, do you think you might need us for some overtime?
Listen to her. You're on the cusp of being a woman of means.
Well, it'll hardly be a fortune, will it?
But has something gone wrong, Pearl?
Of course not.
Do you think we should have stopped investing sooner?
No, it'll be fine.
If you're concerned about something, maybe you should say.
My only concern is getting you two to keep your feet on the ground.
I know you're in a flap about something. I can tell.
Only 'cause I'm the one carrying the burden for all of this.
We understand.
You've not been very clear with us lately, though, have you? I mean, you couldn't even remember the name of the investment website address earlier. This money means a lot to me.
It means a lot to all of us. If you'll excuse me, I've got a bit of a headache coming on.
What has she gone up Sarah for?
Because I'm worried. Something's wrong.
Since my brother's away, I'm the man of the house.
In your dreams, the pipe down.
But I demand that you leave and never doubt our threshold again.
You heard me, Mum, Shadrach. Shut your cake up.
My groundskeeper saw the trespassers heading for your property.
So it's the Dingles up to no good again, is it? My family's going through enough without your slander.
I'm prepared to give you the benefit of the doubt. Call it the spirit of good neighbourliness.
How generous.
But I'll be instructing my staff to keep an eye out for intruders. And I'm known for taking no prisoners. Enjoy your tea.
If she bandies accusations like that about in front of Zach, she'll regret it.
As if we've got out she'd one. I know her sort. All fur coat and no knickers. Well, maybe a little skimpy thong.
Shadrach, don't talk mucky in front of Belle.
He's called Dr. Patterson. Now, the case study was about a 46-year-old woman from Wakefield. 46, Bob? IVF, own eggs, everything hunky-dory. She had twins.
Twins? Mum and Terry carrying on like love's sweet dream. Very restrained of you to forgive them, I must say that.
It's their lives. Anyway, not going to be my problem for much longer.
How do you mean?
As if I'd tell you. Oh, go on. When it comes to you and secrets, the flesh may be willing, but the mind is weak.
Oh, just give us a clue then.
I told Mum that I'd made a couple of decisions. One is fairly scary, but I'm going to do it. The last few months have made me see that I should live for today.
Oh, come on, you got to tell me now.
I said no.
Oh, come on. I'm your favourite little brother. Share it, it'll make it seem less scary.
Why didn't you tell me there's a 3-month waiting list earlier? You misled me. I'm having the mother of all hot flushes now. I'm so disappointed. Wouldn't be at all surprised if you didn't fast-track me menopause. And what would your practice managers say about that? Cancellation on Monday. That'll do nicely.
Oh, and that breath could wilt a yucca plant. And his eyes, the way his eyes light up when he clogs me body. And you can almost hear the blood rushing to parts I'd rather not contemplate.
Any chance of a drink?
Oh, Shadrach, just in time for the cocktail hour. Barney, get him a mug.
Oh, yeah. One Chunk Spokeapolitan coming right up.
Oh, we were so proud of you, shaving our bacon like that. Oh, pardon the bun.
Will the coast be clear tomorrow?
Oh, no worries. tomorrow is going to be a most enjoyable day.
We should aim bigger than just turning the village against him. Watch him. And wait. Find a way of getting him into real trouble.
Stick to your books, Jasmine. You've no idea how things work in the real world. This is Kane we're talking about. And you're forgetting another thing. I want to hurt you just as much as him. Maybe even more so.
Can't you see the damage telling everyone's going to do? For you too.
It'll be worth it.
No, I know you too well. You hate the way people pity you. Imagine how it's going to be when this gets out. The village loser becomes the village hopeless case. I'm right, aren't I?
That was all you wanted, wasn't it? To shut me up. There'll be other ways to make you suffer worse ones.
Do we have to be like this, Debbie?
Don't touch me. You seriously believe I was ever interested in sleeping with you?
I'm just trying to show you that I still care.
Jasmine!
You disgust me thinking about it. I only ever did things with you because I was frightened if I didn't, I'd lose you.
Debbie, please.
But I lost you anyway.
Debbie!